The focus of this video is Spider-Man and exciting females in his world, Mary Jane Watson, Black Cat, and more, presented on a chronological series of Marvel's The Amazing Spider-Man comic book covers from 2018 to 2023. While the covers go by, I will provide detailed information about Spider-Man, Mary Jane Watson, and Black Cat. Spider-Man is a superhero created by writer-editor Stan Lee and writer-artist Steve Ditko. He first appeared in the anthology comic book Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1962. He appears in Marvel Comics and in movies, television shows, and video game adaptations set in the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man is the alias of Peter Parker, an orphan raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben in New York City after his parents, Richard and Mary Parker, died in a plane crash. Lee and Ditko had the character deal with the struggles of adolescence and financial issues and gave him many supporting characters such as J. Jonah Jameson, Harry Osborn, Flash Thompson, romantic interests Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane Watson, and foes such as the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and Venom. In his origin story, he gets spider-related abilities from a bite from a radioactive spider. These include clinging to surfaces, superhuman strength, speed, and agility, and detecting danger with his spider sense. He also builds wrist-mounted web shooter devices that shoot artificial spider webs of his own design. Mary Jane, MJ, Watson was created by Stan Lee and John Romita Sr. and made her first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man number 25 in 1965. Since then, she went on to become a significant love interest of Spider-Man and has relatively recently acquired superpowers. Her most famous line is, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." Initially set up by Aunt May as a blind date, red-headed party girl Mary Jane was depicted in her earlier appearances as Gwen Stacy's competition. Peter dated her briefly before Gwen, but both of them broke it off as Peter saw her flamboyance, flakiness, and life-of-the-party personality as shallow, and that Mary Jane did not want to be tied down to a man. She eventually became Peter's main love interest after Gwen's death at the hands of the Green Goblin. The pair formed a bond as Mary Jane became a more open-hearted person. She and Peter got closer, fell deeply in love, and had an on-off relationship for years. Black Cat is Spider-Man's sometimes enemy, love interest, and ally, created by writer Marv Wolfman, artist Keith Pollard, and artist Dave Cockrum. She first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man number 194 in 1979. Black Cat, real name Felicia Hardy, is the daughter of Walter Hardy, a world-renowned cat burglar. After suffering from a traumatic assault by an ex-boyfriend as a college freshman, she trained herself in various fighting styles and acrobatics, and after deciding to follow in her father's footsteps, adopted the costumed identity of the Black Cat. She has the subconscious ability to affect probability fields, producing bad luck for her enemies. The character was originally depicted as a supervillain, an adversary of Spider-Man, but over time the two fell in love, which motivated her into becoming both an anti-heroine and his partner. However, their relationship grew complicated after it became apparent that Black Cat was only attracted to the alter ego of Spider-Man and had little interest in the hero's civilian life as Peter Parker. After their breakup, Black Cat maintained her role as one of Spider-Man's most trusted allies, and for years the pair shared an on-again, off-again romance before she eventually lapsed back into her criminal ways, much to Spider-Man's dismay and annoyance. In the near future, would you like a movie made about Mary Jane and Black Cat together? If so, are there any actresses that you want to have play them? For information about the video, see the video description section. Please like and subscribe.